And why are you allowing him to tell you these negative things? Why are you allowing him to feed that negativity in your mind when Jesus says to let this mind be in you, which is also in me, to where you don't even have to take that anymore? Jesus, I need for you to start looking at yourself in a different way, but you can't look at yourself in a different way, thinking the same way. God. Well, let me help somebody this morning, because we're going to be in the book of Romans. First chapter here we're going to deal with is chapter number 7, verse number 23. Okay. It reads like this. It says, but there is another power within me that is at war in my mind. This power makes me a slave to sin that is still within me. Okay, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this, Paul. He says, but there is another power there is another power within me that is at war in my mind. You see, he said the writer understood that there was something that he was dealing with mentally. And this, what he was dealing with, he said, it's a power. It's powerful. Jesus, it's powerful. So I do understand that it may not be easy, but it is possible, because the enemy is a powerful manipulator. But you have to understand what you are dealing with. Like Paul said. Paul says, but there is another power within me. Here, though, not here. Come on, let me teach this thing to this morning. Because he says the power that's in me, that's warring in where? My mind. Not here. Not physical. It's mental. He's dealing with a power and this power is pushing us from the very characteristics of God. All right? He says, but there is another power in me that it's at war in my mind. Like I told you, we're all going through something mentally. We're all battling something mentally. But I want you to know that you also have victory over that. But let's go into the latter part of the verse here. It says, this power makes me a slave to sin that is still within me. You see, if you yield to it, it will take you over. You see, sin is the root of every behavior that goes against the very word and characteristics of God. I know it's a word that we don't want to use a lot anymore, but it is the root of every behavior, every action that goes against God's character and his word.